All right, good morning, friends from the Burnson household today. How are you guys? Hope you're doing good on this fine day. It's not raining right now, so that's a good thing. We're here to talk about life lessons from the Burnson household today and a little agriculture application, pet first aid. Yes. So, my dogs never cease to get in trouble. Here they are. They look like there's so much trouble, don't they? Yeah, snoozing in the recliner. So yesterday, while I was filming another video for planting mulberry cuttings, I was outside and I just got back from checking on the greenhouse. So I put the dogs in the crate for the first time in like a week. And then I let them out and they were hanging out inside while I was filming this video. And then we were going to go for a walk. It was going to be good. However, they got really rambunctious and started getting into trouble. And I had left a piece of chocolate on my kitchen table, mind you. My dogs know no boundaries. They're very bad. And while I was outside, Ivan hopped on the table and ate this piece of chocolate. And I came back in and could tell that he was bad right away. And Ivan has eaten chocolate before, and it's been a very bad deal. And this time was no different. He had eaten some dark chocolate. So dark chocolate's the worst kind of chocolate for your dogs. And I knew from experience from the last time that he was sick and had eaten chocolate that this wasn't going to be good. And it was a pretty significant piece of dark chocolate. It was one that I had used for a lab in school, that really dark chocolate you guys tried. Yeah, that's what Ivan ate. So immediately, one of the first things that you can do if your dog is eating chocolate, you should call a vet and see if you can get your dog in for the vet. But if you know that he's eaten it almost immediately, one of the best recommendations is to try to make him vomit. And to make a dog vomit, a very easy solution, home remedy for that is using hydrogen peroxide. So hydrogen peroxide is it's really fizzy if you've ever seen it before or used it, and essentially what it does is it bubbles in the stomach and it makes that dog feel like they need to throw up. So for dosing this stuff, you need to get the animal to swallow it, and I happen to have some syringes that I use for chicken blood drawing when I'm doing poultry testing in the summer. And so I checked the dosage online. Ivan's about 30 pounds, and it was roughly a cc per pound, teaspoon for every 5 pounds. You want to make sure you get the dosing right. It says never give more than 2 tablespoons to an animal, to a dog, because you don't want it to cause other internal harm. And then about 10 or so minutes later, it's going to do its thing. And it did its thing. So Ivan puked up that chocolate. And luckily, since I knew that he had just eaten it, it really hadn't even started breaking down. So we got almost all of it pretty much right away. But because it was dark chocolate, I was still kind of nervous. And since our last bad experience a little over a year ago with chocolate, I had purchased something called Toxaban. And Toxaban, I got it online on an online pet supply website, Jeffers.com. It is going to help to absorb any toxins that are left in that animal's body. So the Toxaban is activated charcoal, essentially, and it's going to neutralize those toxins so that they don't actually get in the animal's system. So the Toxaban, I was a little nervous that Ivan wouldn't like it, but he was pretty content with Toxaban. It looked like a thick black molasses or something like that, and it must have some sweetener in it, and he drank it. It called for 5 milliliters per pound, so he had to down about 150 milliliters of it, but he did all right. And then he really didn't have any other side effects at the current time. He did vomit a couple more times later in the evening, And some of the side effects of Toxaban, it says that they might have a black tarry stool, and they may have diarrhea, they may have vomiting. So I have a feeling that we may be seeing effects of the Toxaban again over the next couple days. But the good news is Ivan is healthy, and he does not have chocolate poisoning again, and we did not have to bring him to a vet. But again, I do recommend bringing an animal to a vet or calling a vet right away if they do have chocolate ingestion, if they've eaten a lot of it, or if it's a really dark chocolate. Like I said, I knew that he had eaten this really dark chocolate yesterday, so that's why I acted right away to make sure that we could have a result. So, all right, that's all for today. You guys have a great day. Bye now.